episode is brought to you by The Twilight Zone. Go to cbs.com/dailyfix and start streaming the new season of The Twilight Zone starting Thursday, June 25th. That's today. I'm Sydnee Goodman. Roll the thing. Microsoft has given us more insight into what exactly the optimized for Xbox Series X tag Interion Bo Moore sat down with one of Xbox Series X lead engineers, Jason Ronald, and got some more details. The current list includes games like Hitman 3, Destiny 2, Yakuza Like a Dragon, and Cyberpunk 2077. Speaking of Cyberpunk 2077, Night City Wire, a digital live stream event that dove deeper into CD Projekt Red's upcoming RPG, happened this morning. And here's what we learned. Is anyone else getting Animatrix vibes? And in case you didn't know, this Night City Wire announcement stream is the first of many, so keep an eye out for more Cyberpunk news and dates for the next announcement stream. I'm gonna be a super small buzzkill for a minute. I have been sold on Cyberpunk for a very long time, and I don't think I'm alone in that. And while I do appreciate the announcement of more announcement streams with more information, I don't know that I need to know anymore. I actually would kind of prefer to learn about all the nitty-gritty features and details about the world when I'm playing the game myself with my hands and the screen in front of me. On the other hand, I get it's really great publicity for the game to keep doing announcements and having media outlets like us write it up, and it's helpful for people who haven't made up their minds yet about the game. Am I just salty, or do you think I have a point? Do you want to keep learning more details about Cyberpunk or any game you're excited for? Or is there a limit to how much info developers should give us about their game prior to launch? Let me know in the comments. Cyberpunk 2077 will be released on November 19th for PS4, Xbox One, PC, and enhanced versions will be released at a later date for PS5 and Xbox Series X. And that was your Daily Fix. My cat jumped on the prompter. And that's your Daily Fix. I'm Sydnee Goodman, and I hope your day is as awesome as you are. Now that you're all caught up on the news, check out our video of our impressions of Cyberpunk 2077 after we, IGN, not me, got to play 4 hours of it. Don't forget, you can get even more Summer of Gaming goodness over on TikTok. Follow the hashtag Summer of Gaming to see even more exclusives, gameplay, and originals. Download the IGN app on all your mobile devices, subscribe to the Daily Fix on Snapchat, and for all things everything else, IGN.com. What's up, everybody? I'm Sydnee Goodman, and today's Daily Fix, a new Pokemon Snap announced, and hints at the next installment of Pokemon Let's Go. Roll the June 17, 2020, which I have now dubbed officially Pokemon Snap Day. Yes! Today's Pokemon Presents broadcast gave us a wide variety of Poke News, from an app to help kids brushing their teeth to a free puzzle game, but one announcement proved more powerful than Dark-type moves in Gen 2 before there was a viable counter Pokemon type. Yes, a new Pokemon Snap is coming to Switch. We know one thing, all Pokemon love apples. This is an entirely new game though, not a remake, and based on the trailer, it looks like we'll be checking out several new areas of the island. I am absolutely floored by this announcement. Pokemon Snap is one of my all-time favorite games and holds a very special place in my heart, as it was the first game that was truly mine. I got it for Christmas from my parents with my N64 in 1999. I clearly had great taste as a child, because Pokemon Snap is also one of the few games worked on by both Satoru Iwata and Shigeru Miyamoto. If you're new to the fix, there's been a long history of me asking for Pokemon Snap and continually being let down. There's the time where we got so desperate I had my own Pokemon photo shoot, which was decidedly less fun, even though I look like I'm having a blast. That was so long ago my hair was an entirely different color, which I guess in theory could be like 4 hours ago, but trust me, it was a long time ago. Plus it took closer to 10 to bleach my hair. And then there was, and now, we got it. We started at the bottom, now we are here. Personally, my wish list is just that the new Snap maintains the spirit of the original. If there's Pokemon and snapping and occasional puzzles to summon said Pokemon, I'll be very happy. The game is listed as coming soon, and you know we've got your updates whenever we find out more. Are you excited? Let me know in the comments. Even though we literally just had a Pokemon Presents today, President and CEO of the Pokemon Company, Tsunekazu Ishihara, announced yet another new Pokemon Presents would be taking place on June 24th, a week from as a follow-up to Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Subtle way of letting us know that the next entries in Let's Go are Pokemon Let's Go Espeon and Let's Go Umbreon, hopefully! And if I butchered any pronunciations, please forgive me. I silently read Pokemon names in my head, not usually out loud, so. I didn't find Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee as satisfying as its original games, but I'm definitely still happy to have it on my Switch, so having my favorite gen of Pokemon games, aka Gold and Silver, would be very nice. The best part is we only need to wait until June 24th to find out if this is true. Are we looking too far into things? Maybe. Are we onto something? Also maybe. Let me know what you think. And that's your Daily Fix. I'm Sydnee Goodman, and I hope your day is as awesome as you are. Now that you're all caught, that was such a weird way of saying that. Now that you're all caught up on the news, check out our video on why the PS5 reveal has put all the pressure back on Xbox. Don't forget, you can get even more Summer of Gaming goodness over on TikTok. Follow the hashtag Summer of Gaming to see even more exclusives, gameplay, and originals. Download the IGN app on all your mobile devices. Subscribe to the Daily Fix on Snapchat for all things everything else. Pokemon Snap. Just kidding. IGN.com. What's up, everybody? I'm Sydnee Goodman, and in today's Fix, a mysterious new game from a former GTA mastermind, and we talk some classic Halo features that will be left out of Infinite, as well as some new ones. Roll thing. We here at the Daily Fix like to keep tabs and bring you the latest on all kinds of news, but it is especially exciting when we get to talk about the ever-elusive Grand Theft Auto 6. That said, today we don't have any GTA 6 news, but possibly the next best thing, which is a deep dive into a game being helmed by one of the masterminds behind GTA 3 through 5, Red Dead Redemption, the list goes on. So let's get into it. Everywhere has developed a rabid audience obsessed with unearthing any details it can about what the former GTA mastermind is cooking up. Rightfully so. This is the guy who's seen as, quote, the mind behind GTA Online, so definitely want to know what he's innovating next. Let's start with some info that's more. We also have the game's official description calling Everywhere, quote, a game, a community, and a new world. That's a sci-fi dystopia genesis if I've ever heard one. And then we have a handful of interviews from when the game was announced in 2017. Benzies told VentureBeat that the goal for Everywhere was, quote, to create a platform where players could be entertained and also entertain others while blurring the lines between reality and a simulation. We, IGN, spoke to Nestor and Razor, admins of the Everywhere Discord, about what the community has found so far. And thanks to a set of patents found in February by a user known as Wolf, we get a better idea of what this game might be. There's quite a bit in the patent, so we're gonna go through a few of the big ones, but if you want a deeper dive into things, go check out our full write-up over on Glasses, quote, serves as a transition to enter a different world, where, according to patents, everything can be different from visual style, gravity, physics, etc. Another feature shown in the patents is a way to broadcast media content from within the Everywhere platform. Both admins we talked to believe that there's going to be some kind of Everywhere companion app through a browser or on your phone, tablet, etc. The official Everywhere website even alludes to this, saying that, quote, through both website and in-game challenges, your player will evolve and your place in Everywhere will become clear. Ooh. Based on the patents, which, a reminder, are just patents, so who knows what will actually make it into the game, but having its own metaverse bolstered by player-built games and spaces is serving me some Roblox vibes, and the watch content within the game is giving me a strong Gary's Mod and almost Fortnite comparison with how Epic debuted trailers from Tenet and Star Wars within the game. It actually feels like Everywhere is doing just that with its silence on things beyond what the community has dug up, and I'd like to request that whenever the team over at Build a Rocket Boy is ready to share things, that they use Everywhere by Michelle Branch as the soundtrack, please. And real quick, got some good news and some bad news. In a fan Q&A with Halo Infinite developer 343 Industries, it was revealed that the latest installment in the Halo franchise won't have some of the series' past features like dual wielding or playable elites. Challenge to me. Halo Infinite comes out sometime later this year. And that's your Daily Fix. I'm Sydnee Goodman, and I hope your day and your weekend is as awesome as you are. Now that you're all caught up in the news, if you're looking for a metric ton of games features, deep dives, performance reviews, and more, head on over to IGN Games. This is a brand new YouTube channel dedicated exclusively to the stuff you love. Download the IGN app on all your mobile devices, subscribe to Daily Fix on Snapchat, and for all things everything else, IGN. What's up, everybody? I'm Sydnee Goodman, and in today's Daily Fix, CDPR no more, a Resident Evil showcase is coming, and a Pokémon Snap release date. Yesterday, CD Projekt Red released a video where co-founder Marcin Iwiński apologized on the company and leadership's behalf over Cyberpunk 2077. And similar to an ex who did you wrong, the apology came with lots of let's put a date to it. We know how they are with dates. Too soon. Before today, CDPR hadn't revealed when a next-gen upgrade would be released, just that it would come sometime in 2020. And he points to the main culprit being the in-game streaming system. He cites the disk bandwidth performance on older systems as being unable to keep up with the packed city design. Alrighty, it is tough to assess how genuine this video is because of everything that's going on around its release. CDPR is facing lawsuits over misrepresenting Cyberpunk 2077 as a product and being investigated by the Consumer Protection Agency in Poland. So this isn't exactly unprompted. All this to say, do we think this next-gen console update will be the new revival of Cyberpunk? I feel like anytime a game gets ported, there's a new marketing push. And this will happen far enough away from the initial launch that maybe people will be more forgiving or just forget altogether the sour taste in their mouth with Cyberpunk's launch. I don't know. I hope it is. I'm really rooting for Cyberpunk, but at this point, they've got to put out updates, and the next gen update has to be pristine. I think it's good they're not putting a date on it yet, and hopefully they can properly assess how much time they need to put out a true next gen version that works so great everyone mostly forgets what happened, right? What's happening with Cyberpunk is scary, and speaking of scary, a Resident Evil showcase will take place January 21st at 2 p.m. Pacific, and we'll have lots of goodies. Who is the perfect host because she is the biggest Resident Evil fan I know. Could it be RE4 Remake? It would make a lot of sense. Or is it something else entirely? I guess we will find out next week. And in games that don't permanently scar me, Nintendo has announced that the new Pokémon Snap will be released on Nintendo Switch April 30th this year. Cute. I truly cannot explain to you how excited I am for this game. The only thing that would make it better is if they release an Ultimate Edition that comes with a remastered version of the N64 and Pokémon Snap. Or just give us Virtual Console. Is that too greedy? I finally get a new Pokémon Snap and immediately ask about Virtual Console? I don't know. And as a Daily Fix, I'm Sydnee Goodman, and I hope your day is as awesome as you are. Now that you're all caught up on the news, check out our video that explores how Star Wars games can flourish now that the license is no longer exclusive. Download the IGN app on all your mobile devices, subscribe to the Daily Fix on Snapchat, and for all things everything else, IGN.com. What's up, everybody? I'm Sydnee Goodman, and today's Daily Fix. Super Mario 64 has a bug no one knew about, no E3 digital event this summer, and how long is the Final Fantasy VII Remake? Roll the thing. No, a game is special when you're still talking about it nearly 25 years later. Now I just want to replay Super Mario 64. Did you know the smoke was glitched? How do you feel about having your reality blown away? Let me know in the comments. ESA has confirmed that it will be skipping E3 2020 entirely. In a statement to IGN, that's us, the ESA announced, quote, which is wild because E3 has been a staple since I was a kid, but thankfully the games shall continue. Because IGN is hosting the Summer of Gaming, where we bring all your favorite developers and publishers into one place. Your computer screen, how convenient. As you probably guessed, we'll have more information for you really soon with schedules and all that fun stuff. We'll be hosting this digital event this summer. Go figure. Excited for Summer of Gaming? Unless you consider knowing how long the game is a spoiler. So in that case, you have been warned. Credits. Which honestly seems like a good chunk of time, but I was expecting it to be like over 100 hours, so not too bad. Going to 100% the game? Let me know. And as your Daily Fix, I'm Sydnee Goodman, and I hope your day is as awesome as you are. Now that you're all caught up on the news, check out a clutch Call of Duty Warzone win. Download the IGN app on all your mobile devices, subscribe to the Daily Fix on Snapchat, and for all things everything else, IGN. That was new. This episode is brought to you by The Twilight Zone. Go to cbs.com/dailyfix and start streaming the new season of The Twilight Zone starting Thursday, June 25th. I'm Sydnee Goodman. Roll a thing. Someone say Suicide Squad and they weren't even dunking on the movie? Eurogamer also says that the domains were registered by WB Interactive and that Gotham Knights does refer to WB Montreal's long-rumored Batman Court of Owls game. We likely won't have to wait too long before we find out just how valid these reports are, because both games are expected to be shown in one way or another at the digital DC fandom event on August 22nd. What are you hoping to see from a Suicide Squad game by the folks that brought us the Arkhams? Let me know in the comments. After the news leaked on Friday, Activision has officially announced Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about to dash into PS4s and Xbox Ones for $59.99 on October 2nd. And now, an interlude. You should know by now I am all for players having access to games, but it feels so weird to know that Crash has evolved from being the Mario of PlayStation to being multi-platform. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I am saying I'm stuck in the past and I'm having a really hard time severing that memory that associates Crash and PlayStation. I don't think exclusives will ever truly go away, especially because of first-party studios, but it's been interesting to see legacy franchises that are typically associated with specific consoles expand. Anyway, how stoked are you for Crash Bandicoot 4? I, for one, cannot wait to spin into things. Boxes, apples, stuff like that. Let me know in the comments. That's where you let me know. And that was your Daily Fix. I'm Sydnee Goodman, and I hope your day is as awesome as you are. Now that you're all caught up on the news, check out our video on everything we know about Crash Bandicoot 4, including first gameplay details. Don't forget, you can get even more Summer of Gaming goodness over on TikTok. Follow the hashtag Summer of Gaming to see even more exclusives, gameplay, and originals. Download the IGN app on all your mobile devices. Subscribe to the Daily Fix on Snapchat. For all things, everything else, What's up, everybody? I'm Sydnee Goodman, and I can't find any of my cats, so it's just me today. And today's Daily Fix: Black Ops 4's Long Lost campaign, a canceled games map found in Mafia 3's Definitive Edition, and IGN Summer of Gaming announcement. Roll the thing. In the words of the Ironborn, what is dead may never die. Such may be the case for the... I truly do not understand how you data miners do. That sounds very familiar. I'm no expert, except maybe I am. It's so fun and competitive and wonderful. I never actually played the COD for the campaign. But please don't crucify me too much for that. It's not that I want the campaign experience to be gone for everyone, but it was a campaign or jump straight into multiplayer in general, or for COD. I'll let you choose the question. How do you feel about Call of Duty's campaigns? I mean, it was very nice to have it back with the most recent Modern Warfare, so let me know in the comments. Also, Call of Duty World War II is free on PlayStation Plus today, so there's that. In the words of the Ironborn, what is dead may never die. Whoa, deja vu. Leftover game YouTube video posted on Monday by user SliderV2. In the words of the Ironborn, what is dead may never... No, I'm kidding. That doesn't apply here. We here at IGN are very happy to reveal the schedule for our, get this, iconic developers and more. Samurai Jack Battle for Time, that's all one title. You'll see the likes of Arcade 1UP, Blizzard, EA, Facebook Oculus, Google Stadia, Square Enix, Ubisoft, and Xbox. Make sure to check back at the schedule regularly for all the latest additions. I am super excited for this. And I'll definitely be hosting a ton of things, which also means that I might not be hosting the fix if the scheduling doesn't work out. But do not worry, I'll be back. I didn't quit, I didn't explode, I'm not taking vacation, nothing weird happened. Just I can only be at one place at one time. So tomorrow I actually won't be here, or Thursday, but you'll be in Akeem's hands, so don't worry, it'll still be super great. Anyway, you can watch IGN Summer of Gaming anywhere you like to watch IGN, and if you don't have a favorite place, just Google IGN and click the first link, and things should work out for you just fine. You tuning in? Let me know in the comments what you are most excited about. I think mine is Halo Infinite and Cyberpunk 2077, which seem obvious. And then I have some Bethesda games, but they're not presenting. Anyways, that was your Daily Fix. I'm Sydnee Goodman, and I hope your day is as awesome as you are. Now that you're all caught up on the news, check out our review of Maneater, a truly bonkers on all your mobile devices. Subscribe to the Daily Fix on Snapchat, and for all things everything else, IGN.com. What's up, everybody? I'm Sydnee Goodman, and today's Daily Fix: Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 get a remake. There's a giant black hole that's pretty close, but don't worry. And PlayStation Studios, assemble! Roll the thing. Caw, caw! Is that a hawk? No, it's Tony Hawk! He's making hawk noises for some reason. Probably because Tony Hawk's Pro Skater is back, even the secret ones, and most of the original soundtrack. IGN, that's us. Spoke with Vicarious Visions studio head Jen O'Neill and got some more insight on what we could expect from the remake of these two classics. Which, thank you, yes. Split screen is such an overlooked way to enjoy a game, especially in the era of cheap, gigantic television. We did get confirmation that favorites like Guerrilla Radio and Superman are both included though. But part of the point of a remake is to spruce up the graphic, which is cool. In other words, this black hole sucks less than all the other ones. Neat. The report said that this could be the first of other black holes similar to this one they may discover later, because, of course, anything could be discovered later. That's meaningless. Let's move on. Sony has been pretty hush-hush about the PS5, and while this is not your long-awaited substantive info about the actual system, we'll take what we can get. It's news-esque. Sony has announced that it feels like a similar structure to Microsoft's Xbox Game Studios, which includes first-party studios like 343, The Coalition, Double Fine, and more. That's the news! A new splash screen and organizational system. Sorry, so I apologize. I'm like tongue-twisted right now. But while we're here, there was a rumor that the PS5 was going to drop in October of this year based on a job listing. What's that? Sony has told Famitsu that it was a mistake made by the recruitment company involved, and the official PS5 release window remains holiday 2020. Oh. And that's your Daily Fix. I'm Sydnee Goodman, and I hope your day is as awesome as you are. Now that you're all caught up in the news, go download the IGN app on all your mobile devices, subscribe to Daily Fix on Snapchat, and for all things everything else, what's up, everybody? I'm Sydnee Goodman, and in today's Daily Fix, PS5 is kind of backwards compatible, Xbox Game Pass adds new perks, and a new Overwatch hero. Roll the thing. After months of silence, Sony finally revealed so those rumors of complete backwards compatibility, probably not. In addition, a Digital Foundry report revealed the following, which means Sony can likely sell the PS5 to consumers for cheaper than the Series X. What did you think of Sony's dulcet tones and PS5 specs? Let us know. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate is one of the Game Pass Ultimate member? What do you think? Overwatch's next hero has been confirmed. It's Echo. Well, Echo will be. What do you hope Echo's abilities and powers include? Let me know. And as your daily fix, now that you're all caught up on the news, check out the PS5 Deep Dive Reveal. Subscribe to the Daily Fix on Snapchat, and for all things everything else, IGN.com. What's up, everybody? I'm Sydnee Goodman. I'm back for now. And in today's Daily Fix, the PS5 reveal event has been rescheduled, and the Last of Us HBO series has a first episode director. Roll the thing. Sony has announced that its PlayStation 5 event has officially been rescheduled. It'll now take place on Thursday, June 11th at 1 p.m. Pacific. What's the saying? If it's not broken, don't. Sony was originally set to reveal the PS5 on June 4th, but it decided to delay it in response to the global protests that followed the murder of George. I love the Uncharted series, and Naughty Dog has said that they won't be doing more Uncharted that focuses on Nathan Drake. I need something to fill my good gunplay adventure game with a lead who is charming, has charisma for days, half tucks his shirt, and has solid puzzles sized hole that Uncharted has left. Anyway, what are you hoping for? Let me know in the comments. Back in March, which feels like eons ago at this point, HBO confirmed that it's teaming up with Naughty Dog to make a Last of Us TV show. Are you excited for the series? What moments are you most looking forward to seeing translated to TV? Let me know in the comments. And that's your Daily Fix. I'm Sydnee Goodman, and I hope your day is as awesome as you are. Now that you're all caught up on the news, check out our video of the top 10 games that are floating under the radar. Download the IGN app on all your mobile devices, subscribe to the Daily Fix on Snapchat, and for all things everything else, IGN. What's up, everybody? I'm Sydnee Goodman, and in today's fix, Microsoft and Bethesda are now what this means for exclusives and a great Game Pass Ultimate deal. Roll the thing. Oh, that was quick. Just yesterday, we reported on both the SEC and European Commission giving the Microsoft and ZeniMax deal a big thumbs up. And today, I come to you with news that that deal is officially complete. Bethesda is now a part of Xbox. Let's run through the announcement and what that means for exclusive. And it's worth pointing out that neither Xbox nor Bethesda mentioned Xbox Game Studios in their releases about the acquisition, which leads me to believe that Bethesda will work under a different umbrella than Microsoft's other first-party studio. Alpha Dog Games, Arcane Studios, Bethesda Softworks, id Software, Machine Games, Roundhouse Studios, Tango Gameworks, and ZeniMax Online Studios. Spencer rounded out the announcement with a promise that more Bethesda games will be added to Xbox Game Pass this week. No word yet on what those games will be exactly. And speaking of games, we finally got a glimpse into what Bethesda exclusivity will look like now that the deal is. Since the acquisition was first announced last year, there's been a lot of vague talk about what this means for Bethesda games on non-Xbox consoles. And this is the first time we're getting confirmation that in the future, there will be some form of Xbox console. Imagine we'll get the specifics of what games are coming to Game Pass at the very least, and maybe even more clarity on the exclusivity situation. And based on everything that's been said about Bethesda maintaining its independence within the Microsoft umbrella, keeping their own E3 show and being able to have its own POV at a big convention like E3 feels like a step in the right direction. If all this talk about Bethesda games joining Game Pass, some of them as soon as this week, has you wanting to extend your Game Pass Ultimate subscription, I have great news. Let's run down how to get 4 months of Game Pass Ultimate for $29.99 for folks who already have an active subscription. But if that's not you, just stay tuned, we talk about it. This only works if you already have Game Pass Ultimate. I haven't run the math on this, but if you don't already have Ultimate, it could be worth buying a month and then running this hack to extend it, but don't quote me on that. But I do hear it works. And that's Daily Fix. I'm Sydnee Goodman, and I hope your day is as awesome as you are. Now that you're all caught up on the news, if you're looking for a metric ton of games features, deep dives, performance reviews, and more, head over to IGN Games. This is a brand new YouTube channel dedicated exclusively to the stuff you love. Download the IGN app on all your mobile devices, subscribe to Daily Fix on Snapchat, and for all things everything else, IGN.com.